There's a specific kind of cold you only understand if you grew up below the poverty line. It's not just the wind, it's the pride. I remember my sophomore year in Ohio, wearing the same thin hoodie from September until the first snow in November. The elbows were worn through and the zipper was broken. I'd stand at the bus stop with my arms crossed tight, trying to pretend I wasn't shivering, while the other kids showed off their North Face jackets. One morning, a kid named Tyler looked at me and asked, loud enough for the whole bus to hear, "Yo, is that the same hoodie from middle school, or did you find it in a dumpster?" Nobody laughed, which felt 10 times worse. I just stared at the ground. That afternoon, I opened my locker and found a heavy black winter parka sitting on the top shelf. No note, tags cut off, my exact size. I wore it the next day. When Tyler tried to call me out for stealing it at lunch, the school secretary, Mrs. Gable, stepped in. She didn't skip a beat. She told him, "That coat was a donation from the district's winter outreach program. I put it in his locker myself. You got a problem with that?" He backed off. I checked later. Our school didn't even have a winter outreach program. She'd lied to protect me. Every October after that, like clockwork, a new coat appeared. Always heavier, always my size. I asked Mrs. Gable every time, and she'd just give me the same line. "Anonymous donor policy, honey. Enjoy the warmth." I didn't know a piece of clothing could make you feel like a real person, but that coat did. It let me stand at the bus stop with my head up. My dad passed away the spring after I graduated. He was a quiet man who worked 2 jobs and still couldn't always keep the lights on. While cleaning out his apartment, I found an old Walmart bag tucked behind his work boots. Inside were 4 receipts clipped together. One for a coat every October, bought on a 3-month layaway plan, paid off $5 and $10 at a time. There was a note for the secretary that said, "Same as last year, please don't let him know it's from me. He's got too much pride, just like his mom." I don't think about being poor anymore, but I think about those coats every day. Not because they kept me warm, but because a man who had absolutely nothing found a way to give me everything. And the only thing he wanted in return was for me to never feel the weight of the debt.